Yo. Oh, hold on. Spilled coffee. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, hello and welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. So I've recently hit 100 subs on YouTube. The journey from 0 to 100 is ridiculously difficult. 100 might not seem like much to you, but to me it was a massive milestone. So I'm just going to run you through a couple of the tips that I've got, the way that I got from 0 to 100, and things that might can kind of help you, how you can get there on your journey. So let's get into it. Roll the intro. So a little bit of background into my channel. I started properly at the back end of last year, around about October time. I think that was when I uploaded roughly my first video, which already is terrible compared to where I'm at now. So you do get better, but you just have to start posting content. But anyway, started end of last year, and in 2020 I've been uploading more consistent content once every couple of weeks or something. And it's easy to look at channels and think, how have they got 1 million? How have they got 100,000 subscribers? But that's not you, you know? It is hard for a small channel of any sort to get from 0 to 100. It is extremely difficult. I've been through it now. Your content can be the best ever and YouTube's just gonna bury it. So there's just a few things you have to do in that slog through it. So I'll give you a couple of tips on it, see if it maybe helps you with that. Every video I found was like, here's how to get 10,000, here's how to get 1,000, how to get 100,000, 40,000, whatever it is. But I just want to sort of, once I hit these small milestones that I'm wanting to get to, I'm going to do a little video like this, just explaining kind of the journey that I went on, because it might be helpful to somebody. Because the first one for me was just use your social media platforms. Friends, family, anybody that you can get to just watch your content. So YouTube is going to favour content, it favours people who have subscribers and watch time. So just get your friends and family in on watching the stuff that you do. If you've got Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, any of these, just jump on, share the videos that you do and see if you can get some traction, even some watch minutes, a couple of subscribers. Don't beg people, but you can obviously give your family and stuff a little nudge to say, you know, subscribe to the channel. And it just means that it gets the ball rolling and it makes you feel a bit better because you've then got a couple of subscribers on your channel as opposed to none. This is a good opportunity as well for people to give you some feedback on your videos and for you to just run through the process of getting better and better at what you did. So while you're putting out content, people will say, oh, have you thought about this, have you thought about that? And you'll be like, well, nah, that was good. So next super simple thing to do is just remind people to subscribe when they watch your content. Obviously content is king. This video isn't how to get people to your videos, this is just about how to get them to actually subscribe. So in the video, whenever you create content, do a couple of things. In my intro, you'll notice I had a little sub button, which is just a constant reminder because you could have the best content in the world and people just don't remember to subscribe. They might love your content, want to support you too, but just not remember to subscribe. So remind them that they have to subscribe. Not that they have to subscribe, but that they can subscribe. That's the best way. Don't beg, come off desperate. You want them to subscribe because they like your content. So remind them that the subscribe button is there and that they can click it and that will help you. Now, one pointer here that I found is put it at the start of the video. So you might have an average video time of about 10 minutes. Your average view time maybe be somewhere between 3 and 4 minutes. Put it at the start. You can put it in the middle with a little bit if you want, but just put it at the start. Have a little skit about it. Oh wait, actually, speaking of which,
we interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. If you do enjoy my content, hold on, I'll wait. Click the button, yeah, turn your phone, click subscribe, turn it back.
Now back to our show.
Anyway, yeah, so remind the people that are watching your videos just to subscribe. It helped me. And I've had people that have just said, yep, I saw the little click button, clicked it, you said subscribe and I subscribed. And then it means that you've got that few extra ones just from you simply reminding them. This is the most important one for subscribers. Content is king. Now, I'm not saying by any stretch that my content is the best content. I'm still in a process of, like any small channel, finding out what videos do the best for me and what I enjoy doing the most. As you're small, everything that I've read and watched, you can do a lot more of the stuff you enjoy, and then as and when your channel gets a bit bigger, you do less of the things you enjoy and more of the things that boost your channel. So while you're in this first 100, 200, 300, 1,000 subscribers, just create content that you enjoy. And this is where it becomes incredibly important to just pay attention to the analytics in YouTube Studio. I'll run through a couple of my little graphs because there's obviously not much data there to see, but it's still quite interesting. Just keep putting out content, get better at it, make the content good, master your craft, whether it's editing the content that you put in it, keywords in your descriptions and titles. Generally just practice. You're never going to be good at anything straight off the mark. It's just like anything in life, and getting subscribers is exactly the same. Find out what works, find out what doesn't in your particular niche, and that'll help you out. One thing for subscribers, they need to be interested in all of your videos, and this is one thing that I'm moving towards now, is trying to center videos loosely around a specific theme of some sort. So in my case, it's media creation creation, digital visuals, and content. So in that case, when I'm doing things like my makeup tutorials, for example, they're linked in because on YouTube, they're a big thing. So therefore, I'm linking that into jumping onto a trend and then try and move those people into my channel. So people need to know what kind of content they're going to expect from you, and that is important. And I'm still finding out what the kind of exact content is that I'm going to be creating. You know, I'm in that journey, but a few of the people that I've got, I get good feedback and make the videos for them. So it's just a good little tip for you. Just make sure that your content is all centered around one type of theme. You can go off and do your own thing. As I said before, it's all about the learning process, but you want to make sure that the content you create is consistent so that people will subscribe, so that they know what to expect. Backgrounds and thumbnails. So you might notice in this video, see here, so we've got some little items, lights, things. This is all thought, it's not by accident. You need to be visually pleasing for people. If I'm doing a talking head video like this, there are sort of things that go on here. If you're against a white screen or a black screen, you're not going to stand out against anyone else. So just be aware of everything that encompasses your entire channel. So that comes from backgrounds and talking heads videos, to your channel art, to thumbnails, to the way that you talk. You are a brand, and you need to make sure that you're putting across that brand in the best way as possible, and that everything's cohesive. If you find a channel where you see everything's all over the place, the thumbnails don't make sense, there's not a consistent colour scheme, you're much less likely to subscribe, and that's just a fact. So just pay attention to everything you've got going on. And this links nicely into thumbnails. Thumbnails are mega important for two reasons. One, they're the thing that comes up on the search pages, and that's why somebody will essentially click on your video, that coupled with the title. And the second one is when someone looks at your channel, they're going to see all of your thumbnails out in a group like this, and you need to make sure that they are A, consistent, and B, eye-catching. And just think about what makes you click on a video. What is the reason that you clicked on this video? Was it the title? Was it the thumbnail? Think about what makes you click on videos and replicate it. When you're a small channel, there's nothing wrong with that. You'll develop into your own style and you'll find a way that you enjoy to work. But at the start, just take from the people who do it really well. Those guys have practiced and it's an art. Don't mimic exactly, but just, you know, things that work, just use them, test them, try everything. So this was a really short video just on how I got to my first 100 subs. Maybe there was a couple of nuggets in there that you can use. Maybe not. I'd like to see down in the comments. If you've hit 100 subs, how did you get there? What did you use and what were the techniques that got you there? So these little videos will just be on my milestones and how I got to certain places. So if you want to keep up with them, press the subscribe button and I will take you along on this journey with me. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one.